is nearly midnight, hence the name of my Lichess username and my channel username. So, welcome to my channel. We are going to be playing some chess. Preferably, we're going to be playing longer games. I'm thinking around 10 plus 5. We're going to play one game, and we're going to analyze that game. And if you have time, maybe we'll play some Blitz, but this is midnight chess, so we want to keep it more relaxing and chill. So this is, as you can see, a completely new account. Don't mind the pun, midnight strike. Anyway, let's go with a 10 plus 5 rapid. Hopefully we find an opponent relatively quickly. Okay, so our first opponent, I believe Lily 1971, rated 1427. Now, let's begin with d4. I think the second most common move for the first move of the opening, Queen's Pawn opening. And let's see what my opponent responds with. Okay, opponent plays d5. That is probably the most common response. Now, I usually play two moves here. Knight f3, Knight c3, or going for the most common London system. But let's have a bit of fun here. Let's go for the Jobava London. Knight c3. Knight f6, and the next move is Bishop f4, eyeing down the c7 square. Preparing to go Knight b5. If black plays the two knights opening, we can go Knight b5, and the only way to stop us from taking on c7 is going e5, but then we can just take the pawn. So, and wow, they fall directly for the trick. So like we said, Knight b5, and the only move, yep, well, it seems that they've fallen for the trap. Knight c7 check. This is something that you have to know to play this opening and to defend against it. Knight c7 check. Now there's only one legal move, or there's two legal moves, but there's only one suggested legal move, was King d7. And then we just take the rook. This is probably my opponent's first time seeing this kind of trick. He says nice one in the chat. Knight takes e8. Knight takes a8. The game's not over yet. The game's not over yet. We have to be able to convert the position. Even though we're currently up 6 points of material. So, if you enjoy these types of videos, please leave a like so I can know, generally what type of content I should post next. e6. So we kind of want to get our knight out. We don't want our knight to be stuck here. But if we go here, maybe he has bishop d6, and then after trading, our knight is still stuck. Bishop c6. Okay, so if we go like e3, bishop d6, bishop takes d6, king takes d6, and our knight is still stuck because the queen covers these two squares. So we really want, ideally, we really want to get our pieces out. I'm thinking of an idea with bishop c7, like queen e8, bishop a6, a5, and trying to get knight b6 in. But I worry that it might take too long. I don't know. Let's go for it. Bishop c7. Oh wait, bishop a5 doesn't actually work because the knight's here. But I guess bishop b6 still works. Yep. Now that I think of it, this might have not been the best plan. Because even if I go here, there's still bishop d6. And yeah, that move is still not possible. But actually, okay, let's just wait. Let's just play e3, solidifying the center. Yeah. So we expected this move. This is our only move. And after king takes, we have knight b6. So we save the knight. We always have the knight a4 escape square, which is going to be essential. I think next we're gonna either want to play knight f3 or c4. I think c4 is more accurate because, say after c4, he plays a waiting move like h6. We can go c5 in locked position and protect our knight. But I think either option would work. Yeah, our channel name is quite fitting for this game. Mid-Knight Strike. How our knight was able to strike here. That's pretty interesting. Okay, he attacks our knight. And now that I actually see it, we have a really interesting tactic. Because if we go c4, queen takes b6, we have c5. Which is just, I think that works. So after c4, there is no queen takes b6 because c5. And essentially, I think he has to take the pawn, allowing for knight takes c4, coming with a check. So far this game is going pretty good for us. Yeah, let's go for our original plan, c5. And he goes for a trade. We're on material, let's trade. And go knight f3. Now the general plan is, okay, it comes with queen a5 check. Don't panic here, just play queen d2. And maybe bishop d3 or bishop e2. And just take it easy, convert the game. leaves the queen for grabs. We'll take that. I noticed b4 is possible. If he goes knight c4, we just take the knight. And if knight back to c6, we push again. So b4. I'm expecting knight c6. And b5. He actually has an interesting idea with knight b4. And if we just take the bishop, he has internets on the knight c2. But okay, that opportunity is gone. We just castle. That's all we need to do, just castle. And okay, honestly, we could just play a4, or we could just take the knight and play more fundamentally. I say we just take the knight. Just play for a simple win. And I assume bishop takes. And we activate our rook with rook f b1. Maybe go on the outpost square, rook b6, attacking the pawn. Yep. Rook b1. Controlling the open file. Okay. And rook b6. I'm actually thinking if we can reroute our knight to b3, kick the rook out, or something like that. We can also play a4 and bishop takes rook b4. That's a bit advanced. And if rook takes, we can take the pawn afterwards. But okay. Let's just play knight d2, a4, and knight b3. Yeah, I know this is kind of advanced concepts here. But you know. If you're wondering what my rating on chess.com is, my blitz rating and my rapid rating are both close to 2,000. I've been on a tilt recently though, so who knows how much higher I can get. But, yeah. I think Lee Chess is a lot better when you're playing at night or something, because it has the dark mode, which is really helpful for the eyes. Really easing to the eyes. I guess appeasing to the eyes. That's probably the better word. The point is thinking a bit. Okay, so he wants to kind of open up this center a little bit. I'm just afraid that he doesn't have enough pieces to do so. Okay, so now I guess we don't take the pawn at the end of this sequence, but still. After a4, rook takes, bishop takes. I mean, he's just trading his last pieces, right? So we can definitely still win this way. Let's go for a4. In my opinion, this is pretty much forcing him to take my pawn. Okay, he lost. blocks the center in, and knight b3, attacking the rook, forcing the rook to move. I really want him to take the pawn and exchange everything. And after that, we have knight a5, and this pawn is unguardable, pretty much. Yep. And knight a5. And yep, so we're just going to take. And the only break in the opening, f3. I expect f5, and I follow up with g4. We can literally just sacrifice, because g4, if takes, king here, and we can just walk our king up. So g4. If he pushes here, which is a little bit interesting, we can just take. If it takes, we can still walk our king up. Like boom, boom, boom. Take everything else. h4, advancing the pawns. Take. Now it's just kind of mopping up the pieces, cleaning up the board. Even though this game was really quick, it illustrates kind of how to convert to a winning position, which is extremely important throughout all levels of chess. So you could be up a rook, but if you blunder something, or if you kind of don't know the general strategy, if you're up material, which for most of the time it is just trading pieces, simplifying, bringing the game to an end game. Okay. If I were black here, I'd probably just resign. There's pretty much very, very little chance that that he's going to be able to somehow draw this game. But you know, it is his choice. If he wants to play out the game, certainly I'll let him. By the way, if you're liking this video so far, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you want to. And that'll keep me motivated to make another video after this one. So simply advance the game, right? Okay, so he resigns. We send him a good game. Well played. And let's go ahead and analyze our game. Okay, clearly we played really well. 0 inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, and 0 blunders with an average center pawn loss of 25. This is really good. Even though there's 0 inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, and 0 blunders, just for heads up, if you ever see this against anyone else, it does not mean they're cheating, especially at higher levels. It just means you probably made a pretty big blunder, lots of material, and the conversion was just perfect. And you can definitely get a perfect conversion. Okay, so let's kind of see what happened in our game. I'm not going to turn on engine, by the way. But essentially we had d4, d5, queen spawn opening, knight c3, trying to play the Jobava London, knight f6, probably the most common response to it, and bishop f4, just following theory pretty much. Yep, so knight c5 is already knight c6 is already a big mistake here, because it allows for knight b5, and like I said, e5 is the only move, and here a lot of times after e5 you take the pawn and knight goes to h5. I face this position a lot, and actually I don't really know what to do here. Usually I play e3 and allow him to take and get a big center. Let's see what engine says. Engines does say e3. Okay, so after e3, knight takes, pawn takes, and yeah, I do get this position a lot, and I try to play knight d4. Okay, and this is already completely winning for white because it's a lot easier to play. Let's go back to the original position. Okay, so what does he play? He plays a6, which immediately allows for knight takes c7. After king d7, we take the rook. e6. Okay, I do not understand knight h3. I guess, like, after bishop d6, it's like, if bishop takes, knight takes back, and I centralize my knight, but I don't know how the plan to save this knight would be. Like, how is that going to save this a8 knight just trapped on the corner of the board? I'm not really sure. But okay, I played bishop c7, queen e8, and e3. Bishop d6, takes, and knight b6. Okay, these are all good. Exchange. All good. Yep. So this a4 idea was correct. We are willing to sacrifice a pawn to simplify. Yeah, it's knight b3, and the rest is history. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this video like this. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and comment below if you kind of like what you see. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.